this is Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Vancouver Island, Canada. And tonight, in our live stamping, we are going to do a simple card template. I'm going to show you a few past samples, and then we're going to do one together, and I'll also show you something with the new stuff in addition as well. So we are going to get started. If you're joining me live or later on YouTube or later on the replay on Facebook, be sure to comment and say hello. If I don't know who you are, I'd love to hear where you're from. It's so interesting to see where everybody is joining us from. So come and participate with us then. So, what we're going to do tonight is a very simple card template, and I'm going to show you two examples. I'm just going to move this out of the way for just a minute. Oh, it's Linda. Hello, Linda. Of course, this is designer paper that and a bundle that is retired, but this is one of the cards. This is a very simple center front card, and you can see this piece lifts up, and I had put the plants on either side with the designer paper and the plants. And then I also had done one with, oh boy, think Christmas. No, don't think Christmas, not yet. But this was beautiful paper. And this one here is a center front card as well. So many different ways that you can use this. And I always love to be able to share, um, most of the time, a simpler one. Hello there, Yvonne. Just because it's easy to do and a lot of less stress. And also, I like to give you lots of different ideas because I hear from some of you that it's sometimes hard to be able to look at your stamps and designer paper at home and have ideas as to what you can do. So hopefully this gives you more ideas. So tonight we are going to use one of the new bundles in the annual catalog called the Charming Duck Pond, the Lily Pond, and it is an adorable stamp set. And these are the dies. Oh, you can see some of the. When I cut out dies, I keep there's some extra pieces that I've cut out. Merry Christmas, yes. That's it for Christmas. We've got this little piece, and I love to be able to keep different things in there so that it's easy and accessible for when I go to make my next card. But I love this lily pond circle cutout that they have, as well as all these other dies. So we're going to see more of those tonight, as well as the beautiful paper. Now, some of these scenes are just, you don't have to do hardly anything to the card or the paper at all. So looks like is my camera fuzzy? Isn't that interesting? I don't know why. Hopefully you can see it all right, but you can see there's quite a variety of ducks and lily ponds, and there's even frogs, but you can see there's some more neutral pieces, which are really nice. There's again another scene, and then look at the little koi fish there, and more ducks. Look at them. Aren't they cute? And a nice bright color. So a lot of these are, most of these are a lot of our in colors. So we are going to put this over here for now. And what I am using, again, when we talk about in colors, I have our peach pie, and this is kind of like a half of a card. It doesn't open. So the back piece, as we saw here, this is just the back piece that we have here. And we are going to make a fold, like a mini card almost in the front. And so these are the pieces that we're going to need. Some of you may have noticed that I now have, and I can show you here in one of my banners, I am closing down my blog. And it's not that I don't want to share things. I'm just trying to be able to make life a little bit more easier for me to be able to still enjoy what I am doing, especially with family commitments. So I'm going to have it on my Stampin' Up site. We can add projects there. So go look over there and you'll be able to see pictures of what we have done. So we have these two pieces, actually three pieces in peach pie. This is, of course, one of the designer paper, and it's got the beautiful scene of the ducks behind. Sorry, we're not going to use that one, but that's okay. And what we do is I have one of these. If you can see, one side's a little bit shorter. And the reason for that is because we are going to put this in the center here. We'll center it in the middle. And then we are going to put our designer paper down here. Now, if we had it touching to the bottom, then you would see it on the back here. And we don't want to see that. So what we're going to do is we are going to, again, it's on the short side. We are going to put some glue here or whatever adhesive you like to use. And we are going to stick that now on the other bigger piece of peach pie. I kind of like to hold it up because I want to be able to center it here. Now, if you are particular and want to measure it, I like eyeballing. To me, it's okay to eyeball. But basically, you want it to be as centered as you can, and you want it to be flush at the top. Don't stick over that. Okay, now that we have that piece on there, now we are going to take this piece, and because we're not using the seam, we actually want to put our adhesive on this piece. And we're going to center that so we have a nice border all the way around. And again, because it really only goes to about here, and the reason for that is it doesn't stick out and look ugly. So now we've got this. We have other parts for the front, but in this card, I am going to, that's not the one. Nope. Where did I go? Yes, it is. Did I hide my piece? I'm losing my pieces. Nope, that's the one. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we are going to put these two on here like this. So I don't think I'm going to stamp anything. When I do up my cards, I normally don't stamp sentiments inside because if I do sell it, it does, or give it away, I can choose what occasion or celebration I want to make up my card for. So we're just going to center that in there. And then now we're going to put the piece on here like this. And now we're going to center that in there like that. Okay. All right. Now we are going to work on the front. Got a little piece sticking out there. Actually, I'm going to have to fold that down a bit. Crease my edge. There we go. Okay. Now I have another piece of white. And this piece of white is where we're going to put our duck and things. But before we do that, we're going to stamp it onto a picture, another scrap of paper. I have my black memento here with the duck and a whole bunch of blends. This duck is really, really cute, and there's several. So you can see how you can have, and you see here how you can have the ducks, they're talking to each other. And what is really nice too is that you can use this piece and you can stamp it on there. And that way you have two-step stamping. And that way it does not involve as much work. But in this case, we are going to use blends. So here we go. I am not going to fuss in using two different peach pie because we're going to do two very small areas. So we're just going to do the little beak and then the little feet, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to take, let's see, I think we're going to do pretty in pink. So we're going to get a variety of these colors. That's what's so cool about this designer. Am I doing dark? Oh, I am. Okay, I usually do light first. So this is now going to be my dark, and this will be the light. It's all good. You can just go the other way. All right, so there we have. I don't think I want to do any more pink. And I would like to now do green. And this was the pen that I had that was giving me some grief, and it was pulling out. That's why I always encourage you to go like this, and when you pull out your blends, because it helps support so that you don't have that whole chamber coming out. So this is dark. I'm going to take this and I'm going to do the wing. We're going to come back, Stampin' Up! Makes the marks right for you that you can just put that on there and make it darker. And go back over with the light, and that darkens it up. Oh, I'm going to do the dark again first. Oh, well, that's okay. And then we're just going to come back over it because this is alcohol ink. And of course, when you are using it, if it's wet, then the colors will blend easier if you do smaller portions. All right. So then now, and I'm going to show you a few different ways because, of course, there is the two-step stamping, but there's several other different ways that you can do that with this bundle, or actual suite, I should say. Is this light? Oh, I didn't put my actually, yes, it is. I didn't put my actual labels on here. I always label it because my eyes don't want to see that small print. You guys find that too? Okay, so now we got pecan pie, and now I'm going to come back over it with the dark, a little bit into that corner, and then a little bit over here as well. And then I'm going to go back over just a little bit. Is this the dark? No, it says light. Why is it looking so dark? Okay. This way. Okay. Now we're going to take these dies. Then I will show you what we're going to do here. There's two, of course, die cuts, which are fantastic that we don't have to fussy cut. So we're going to take the little mini here, and we're going to put this in, and I will use a piece of tape just because I don't want things sliding on me. That looks good. So we'll put that on there like that. Labelings are wonderful. I know, we kind of enjoy that labeling, don't we, Linda? All right. And it just makes things so easy to find and organize. I love to organize. Anybody else organizers out there? Okay, there's our duck. I'll put this over here for now. All right, now, where are we going to put it? All right, now we're going to build this. Okay, so now we've got a beautiful lily pond. We've also got some beautiful, what are they called? Bulrushes, which you like to see. And I'm going to stick them over a bit. And I think I'm going to glue everything down. Oops, where's my other glue? With the exception of the duck. So I am going to put these lily pond or lily pads down. Come on, glue. I want it. It's brand new, so I don't want it oozing out there. Okay, and now I'm going to put this one down. Now you can use the die for, this is the die, it cuts out two, isn't that wonderful? And you also can cut out so that you can have them a different color if you like as well. But in this card, I'm just going to do the one. So we just want a tiny little line of, if you're using multi-purpose glue. If you're using multi-purpose glue, I love using multi-purpose glue, but you really don't need to press very hard because you want it just to come out in tiny little lines. You don't need a big blob, and if it does blob, you can use your silicone mat. I'll just show you here. You can use the silicone mat and you can dab it. Oh, you can't see it. You can dab it onto your silicone mat, and then that way it does not make a mess and you don't get glue all over the place. Okay, so now we have that. Now we have our little duck that we have here, and I'm going to pop him up. So let's get some dimensionals. You like those bulrushes? I do too, especially the one that comes with that circle. It is so beautiful. Just love that little gateway into the pond. All right, so we're going to put this one more maybe. Okay, and then I'm going to show you the different. Yeah, the ducks are sweet. I'm going to show you these other ducks because there's several different ways with this suite that you can do the ducks. Of course, one of my favorite places in Victoria is Beacon Hill Park. Isn't that a lovely place? But that, of course, is the duck that you can color on your own. And of course, there's the duck, like I said, that you can do the two-step stamping. But then the dies, look at the dies. So the dies are incredible, the detail, and you can actually, let's see if I get it on a white paper. You can see it a little bit better. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't look too clear tonight. But I love how they have a separate cutting a die for the wing and for the little beak. And it just adds so much texture to it. It is beautiful. And then, of course, you have several papers in the designer paper. And of course, then you can cut them out as well. So there's so many different ways you can do the ducks. But yes, I do like it, the coloring, because you can get more color on them. And especially for these kind of ducks, then you would have more. Now, there's two things I was thinking to finish this up with. I was thinking of putting Hello Friend. So a stamp set, where is it? We could put Hello Friend. I kind of think that is a good idea. The other thing that I thought is that we could, Jenny, hello, Jenny. We could also put a strip of ribbon. What do you think? Let's stamp and let's see if we want to go that route. All right. So I'm going to get in this case. Should I do pretty peacock? I don't have pretty peacock here. Whoops. Okay, it's going to be basic gray. If I do not have the darker color, well, I like to sometimes use other colors other than the black. But I do find that if I do want something dark but not too dark, I do like to use basic gray. And it just still looks dark, but it's still a neutral color. So now we want to line this up. Let's hope I can get it straight, Madeline. My head going in the camera. Sorry, ladies. There we go. We did it. Okay, put this away before I get anything in there. All right. So we could leave it like that. Or should we put some ribbon on the top. What do you think? Should we put a little bit of ribbon on the top? I have to go up near the top, but I think, what do you think, ladies? What do you think? I'm going to start gluing this on. Do you think we should put the ribbon on? Let me know. Let me know if we should add that ribbon or no ribbon. Yeah, I think it kind of crowds it, doesn't it? Maybe if I had stamped it lower, maybe. But we'll put some embellishments on. Look at these adorable, dabbled dots. And they come in the peach pie and the what is that? Pebble Path and the Pretty in Pink. So let's get my tool. And I think we will use, of course, our peach pie since that's our focus on this card. So let's put some, let's see, where are we going to put one? Maybe over here and one. Let's put another one over there. I know you probably can't see it in the video, but they look like they're kind of cracked. They're very pretty. I like them. So there is the card with the charming duck. And actually, I just thought of it. I also have a little duck that I cut out before. I mean, you could also put that inside. I think that's what we'll do with that one. Let's put that one inside. Options, lots of options. So let's put the little bird, and because he's facing this way, we're going to put him this way. Normally I put things on the left, but there we go. So now we have this card, which is with the charming duck. But I did make another one, if I can. Oh, so we're on this side. I did try using the Friendly Fins. Now this die set is pretty cool. You like that card with the, yeah, it looks pretty with the peach pie. I like it. So here are the amazing dies that come with it. And of course, all the sea life that you get with this. I absolutely love this coral and that lobster. Oh my goodness, is he ever cute? So what did I do with it? Well, of course, I used the same template, but I made it into a Friendly Fins card. So I put them this time on this side and left this white. So there's another idea that you could do with it. But I incorporated the coral. It does stick over a little bit, but it works just fine. It still functions. And this is actually the wood grain designer paper, the Country Woods paper that I used in there. But look at their adorable faces. Really cute. So there we have it. We have these two cards, and you'll also be able to see a reel. I did my first reel this week. So in the next few days, you're going to see a reel that I did making this card. So then you can have watched me with both of them. But there we go, ladies. There, I hope that gives you some inspiration of some ideas for a very simple card, but it can be pretty amazing what you can do. So there we go, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye for now.